What's up, fellow YouTubers? So by now, you're probably sick and tired of hearing me talk about gender relations, but quite frankly, I don't give a shit. Okay? I'm sick and tired of being told you need to get laid. And sometimes when people say it, they're saying it to be nice because they're sympathizing with me. But sometimes people say it just to be a dick, you know what I'm saying? And quite frankly, let me just tell it like it is. Squizzle this real quick. Hold up. I am so sick and tired of the society we live in putting way too much pressure on women and men to have sex. Because it's not just men. Ladies get this crap too. Alright? It's ridiculous. A man's masculinity is measured by how much pussy he can get his tiny little dick inside of. You know, because of that negative stereotype that all men want is pussy, there's a lot of consequences with that. As a man, I will speak for every man when I say this. Because of this consequence, they expect men to be in the mood constantly. And it's horse shit. So when we're not in the mood, our masculinity's challenged. The woman freaks out. Well, you don't think I'm attractive anymore, huh? And it's not even that. You know, and the only reason that fucking happens is because society likes to validate women on their looks. You know, all these fucking double standards that play out in our society affect the way humans interact with each other. I've seen it. I have seen it, YouTube. You know, that same pressure that men have to get laid, there's all this pressure for women to have kids and be mothers, and I'm sick of it. I am sick of it. Women are told, well, if you don't have kids before you're 35, 40 years old, you're going to be a lonely cat lady the rest of your life. Men are told if you can't get laid, you're a little pussy and you suck. And it's just like, can we stop with this? Can we just fucking stop with this crap? You know? Of course, now that I said I'm sick and tired of being told that I need to get laid, now my trolls are going to be like, oh, we found something that pisses him off. Let's do this forever. Haha, this will be hilarious. All the donate to talk shits. You need to get laid, Cobra. You need to get laid, Cobra. Yeah, I can already see it. My trolls are about as predictable as our society. Straight up. My YouTube trolls are about as predictable as our fucked up society. What's wrong with taking time to establish a career? Making something of yourself. So by the time you do have a girlfriend, you got money for days. And here's the best part of it, YouTube. We live in a society where stay-at-home dads are criticized as being lazy, pieces of shit, jobless bums. Because society expects women to be the stay-at-home moms. Because our society is fucking sexist. What the shit, dude? You know? If a woman goes out and gets a job and the dad stays at home to raise the kids, nothing wrong with that, dude. I think that's awesome, you know? But there's a lot of consequences that come with that. For example, the man will get so much crap because his wife has a job and he's the stay-at-home dad. People make fun of him and go, I guess your wife has the balls in the family, huh? I guess your wife's the one that wears the pants, seems how she makes the money. And you try telling them that you and your wife are in a happy relationship and a perfect marriage. As perfect as it can be. And your team, and you work things out, they look at you and they laugh. As a male, they will look at you and laugh. They would be like, dude. Which is why men feel insecure when women make more money or do better. It's because as men, we're told you have to be better than the women, otherwise you're a huge pussy. And then women are told the same crap about men. Like, oh, if you're not stronger than the man, then you're not a real woman. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sick of that crap. We're all just trying to make the best of it here, man. Life sucks. People are shit. And society can eat my dick, okay? We're all trying to make the best of it here. And I'm so fucking goddamn sick and fucking tired of this bullshit. Like, okay, Cobra, we get it. No, you don't fully get it. I don't think you really do fully get it. I really don't. Shout out to the Courtney Sucks Discord. That's what's up. But here's the problem with our society. Even though men are told you cannot flirt, but as soon as you have sex, you're a stud. Women are told you're allowed to flirt, but as soon as you have sex, you're a slut. What? That creates so much crap in our society, it's not even funny. I gotta have a smoke of tobacco, man. Holy fucking shit. Women are constantly sick and tired of being pressured to always look their prettiest, to have kids, and have a home. Men are told you have to be your toughest, your strongest, your handsomest. You have to establish a home and get as much sex as you can. Otherwise, you're a loser. And that kind of attitude stems to both genders. And quite frankly, I'm fucking sick of it. And if you're a cool Cobra who likes my videos and maybe this is your first time checking out the channel, sweet. I just edited my Black Flame t-shirt. It looks fantastic. I fixed it so it's better. But if you're new to the channel and you like what I have to say, hit that subscribe button because this is the kind of crap I do. Drink a little bit of booze and bitch about gender relations. And I will continue to bitch until things start improving. I don't give a fuck if I ever get laid again. You know, after 3 years of not having sex, you stop giving a shit. You're like, you know what? Maybe it's me. Maybe it's not just the dating scene in general, but maybe it's me. So you start improving yourself. You start improving yourself, you know, and examining all these double standards and bitching about them and actually making an effort to change them. You'd be amazed what happens, you know? You would be truly amazed. But the truth be told, ladies and gentlemen, when women aren't their prettiest and they're made aware of it, when men are not their handsomest and they're made aware of it, they feel weak, they feel disgusting, they feel unwanted, useless, horrible. Society puts way too much goddamn pressure on women and men to look a certain way, to act a certain way. Women and men get judged for the clothing they wear, for the way they walk, talk, and present themselves. It's the fucking truth, dude. If a woman wears a low-cut t-shirt to show off her boobs, or maybe she doesn't want to deal with boob sweat, whatever the reason, she gets called a bimbo and a slut. How, really? If a dude wears a muscle shirt, showing off a tight shirt, showing off his pecs and his arms, oh, look at you, I bet you're a stud, yeah. I bet you're a real ladies man, huh? Fuck that. And this is the thing that women and men fail to realize, is even though we have standards that negatively impact the way society and women and men treat each other, the other side goes through it too. It's just formed differently. Same outcome, just formed differently. They not only negatively impact the genders themselves, but they also negatively impact each other. I was chilling out on Discord and I was watching this female YouTuber and I'm like, damn, she's cute. And then someone commented on Discord before hopping off, King Cobra needs to get laid. And they had the saddest expression in their voice. And I'm like, no, fuck this. I'm going to go off on a gender relations video. Sex is not a need, it's a want. And when you say you need to get laid, you're objectifying not only the person you're telling that to, but the other people they want to have sex with. So by telling me, Cobra, you need to get laid, you're objectifying my body and the of-age women's bodies everywhere else. Stop that. You disgusting, filthy, fucking animal. That is so goddamn disrespectful to not only women, but men too. This whole you need to get laid culture we live in. I'm sick of it, dude. Sex might make you feel good temporarily, but that feeling don't last. If you're not happy with yourself or what you're doing with your life, then sex won't do shit for you. You know? If you're truly a miserable piece of shit, then somebody else can't make you happy. Only you can make you happy. Whenever I hear someone say you need to get laid, that's the kind of crap that makes me want to not have sex, to be honest. Like, I'll show you how much I need it. Watch, I can go without it. Ho ho, 3 years later. You know, it would be easier just to ignore the assholes and the true friends. And, you know, like I said, sometimes when people say you need to get laid, they're being a dick about it. Shoving sex in your face. And as a man, you have sex shoved in your face 24/7. Because that negative stereotype that all men want is sex, therefore it's shoved in every man's face 24/7. You look at the way they do advertisement on TV, men versus women. Look at the Hardee's Carl's Jr. burger ad with Kate Upton, topless. Every man watching that's going, well, god damn it, now I want a burger and some pussy. Some dude watching a beer commercial, some hot chick comes out in a fucking bikini. She's holding up 2 glasses of beer. Hey stud, you want some suds? Grab an ice cold beer from such and such company. Oh yeah. And you're sitting there going, fuck, that chick is hot, and god damn it, now I want a beer. But here's the best part of it. Like I said, men, we're not allowed to flirt with women unless the woman finds us attractive. Women are told, go ahead and flirt with men. If they say anything, you can tell them they're fat shaming or they just can't handle your pussy. I'm not trying to pick on women. I'm not trying to pick on men. This is just what I have observed in our fucked up society. And quite frankly, it ain't right. You can argue with me all you want, but you know what's the goddamn truth? I advocate for gender equality. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? If women flirt with man and man rejects woman, she can look at him and say, what are you, a faggot? You can't handle that pussy, it's platinum. The dude could already have a wife or a girlfriend, and maybe he feels a little bit uncomfortable with some random chick just flirting with him. Just maybe. You walk up to a chick and say, hey honey, nice boobs. She could slap you across the face and no one says shit. But if a chick walks up to you and says, damn, Your dick game is on point. I can see the imprint through your pants, and your ass is looking good in those jeans. Do you work out? Nice pecs and muscles. If the dude fucking slaps her and says, "Madam, I have a wife," you know what she's gonna say? Do you slap your wife too, you piece of shit? Hitting people is wrong, period. I don't give a fuck what gender you are. I don't give a shit what gender you are, man. Hitting people is just wrong. Unless they got a gun to your face or you're threatened with your life. You should never hit anyone unless they are physically trying to hurt you. Like really trying, you know what I'm saying? You're better off just walking away from that situation. Someone punches you one time and says, "What are you gonna do about it?" You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just not worth it, dude. You're better off taking the peaceful high road, and you know what I'm saying? You, which is a Y, YNTL, the YNTL. The YNTL culture we live in. The you need to get laid culture we live in. The YNTL. You need to YNTGL. YNTGL. You need to get laid. You, Y, need, and to TG, get laid. So it's the Y N T YNTGL culture we live in. Now, our society has had to deal with this crap for ages. There's always been this pressure on people throughout the centuries that we've lived in. You know, it's just the way our culture treats love and relationships. They make you feel like a fucking loser if you don't have someone, and then you're depressed because it's very natural to feel lonely and depressed because you're lonely, but society's pressure on the general population makes it worse. You already feel like crap because you're lonely, which is perfectly natural, but then society pressures you and makes you feel like less of a human being because you can't get laid. Or maybe you're in between shitty relationships, or maybe you're just waiting patiently. Whatever your story is. And for women to fully understand what it's like to have sex shoved in your face 24/7 and then told by everyone, all you men want is pussy, when not all men are like that. You have any idea how frustrating that is? For women to understand that, that's like society telling you your boobs aren't big enough and you're never going to find anybody. You're an ugly slag and you're never gonna have kids. And no disrespect, but that's how it feels, dude. That's how it fucking feels. And when the time is right, I will have the hottest goth of age chick you ever did see. You don't even know. My patience is gonna pay off. Good things come to those who wait patiently. That's what they say. And even after I get a girlfriend, I'm still gonna fight for gender equality because this is horse crap. It's fucking 2020, about to be 2021, and we're still having these fucking petty ass arguments Petty ass bullshit. Right now, I'm not focused on getting laid. Fuck that. I'm more focused on improving gender relations, but more importantly, getting myself an apartment. If you can make a good impression on women without having to fuck them, you're a real ladies' man. If strange women, like women you've never seen in public, you're checking them out like, damn, that's what's up, and they're like, that boosted my confidence. So if you got random women, like in my case, I'll have random women around town who are just like, hey, King Cobra, how you doing? Yeah. You know, if you're at that age where you start finding and craving lust, because it will happen, dude. You get to that point in your life where you start wanting to have, when you get to that point in life where you start wanting to have romantic relationships, your hormones are kicking in, etc., etc. If you can't find somebody right away, don't feel bad. You know, a lot of people look up to me on YouTube, but I'll tell you, I didn't get laid until I was in Job Corps, dude. I was well out of high school before I got laid. You know, and if I could go back in time, I would tell my past self to wait more patiently. You'll get yours when you get yours. Just wait patiently and play it cool. You know, we can't change our past. All we can do is work on the present and preserve the future. Anyways, YouTube, about to wrap this rant up. Gender equality, baby. Woo! You know, anyways, YouTube, thank you for watching the rants, and I'll catch you later.